the throw at the end to make it 31-17 is just so supplanted in my brain of
I've rewatched that at least 20 times.
It just really is your best is better than their best, and that's all it was. It was a nice little rub route, but the accuracy, the catch, and Amon-Ra, he's not – we had Calvin. So Calvin's is in his own tier. But Amon-Ra is easily 2 that I've ever watched. And I sat there thinking, like, after the game, and I'm just like, where is he stacked, like, league-wide now? I know it's recency bias, and we're just in the moment, and he just keeps delivering. But
well, he had a drop. Should talk. He had a drop.
That was crazy. But he also had one of the most disgusting strong hands catches I've ever seen in the first half before that, where
might be a stretch ever seen, but yes, it was a nice catch.
It was insane.
He had a couple of big third down conversions.
He had it like out like this and was getting smacked at, and he just like kept it out the whole time.
Where's he ranked in the NFL right now?
Like, you got Hill, you have Jefferson, Lamb had an amazing season. Chase is great, but he's been banged up. I mean, but he has to be top 5. He has to be top 5.
You just put him up there against.
You're putting him up there against like all the like kind of like veteran guys, like Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, like those type of guys. That's where he like Cooper
Adams
Kupp. You're basically putting him up there
above that, I would say.
No, Amon-Ra is better than Devontae Adams. Amon-Ra is just he's
Alex,
a
based off of
different
this year,
breed
you
of
could
human.
say
they're different players.
You could say he's better than Jamar Chase
this season.
Yes.
He
I was debating that. I was debating that. Like,
correct.
I think if we're just talking raw talent, receiver ability, like I don't think he's in that tier of those guys, but he doesn't need to.
Sure.
Be.
But I'm into winning football games, and if the Bengals were like, "Hey, we'll give you Chase, give us Amon-Ra," I'm keeping Amon-Ra. I don't want Jamar Chase over him. I want Amon-Ra on my team because I think he's just so reliable. There's a boomer bust. There's a boomer bust to Jamar Chase that I don't want to deal with. Yeah, it's fine to have in like a JMO role, but I want a guy that I can just rely on him to have 8 catches, 80 to 120 yards, whatever I need.
They're different receivers. Amon-Ra is like a true like slot type of receiver, where Chase is
PPR.
Chase is going outside making the big plays, not really like possession receiver. Not even.
He brings it like he
just has a chip on his shoulder.
He is literally the definition. He is still does.
And he blocks not a diva at all. Jamar's a diva. He'll beg. He'll say, "I need the ball more."
Well, CD said that too, and then he had one of the greatest seasons for a receiver ever. So, I mean, good players should get the ball in their defense.
Yeah.
It's hard to compare them. They're different. Like, we should just be grateful. Why do we have to put them in a tier? Why do we have to rank them?
Because it's fun to debate.
Because that's just my lingering thought.
Everybody else's player. That's the thing.
I left that game.
Alex, we like to buy that our players are better. That's what we like to do.
Yeah.
But I don't want him to get all that recognition because he plays better with the
Alex,
chip.
He did. He got all pro.
He deserves it.
But
He's
Pro
all
Bowl
pro.
snuff kept him angry.
But one's better than the other.
Football game.
He did.